Or have you known everything this whole time?
I have
I
no
like junk food.
idea. Well, yeah, that's not an answer, dude. Come back.
Okay, I'll leave out some Fido Chew.
That's alright, I
Bye.
guess.
My name is Ganondorf, and I want to be a little girl.
Oh my fucking god.
That's right.
It's like, I will kill you, man. That's just...
I have perfected the gender transplant surgery. Of course, it does not really matter. Perhaps I would just be as satisfied in your flesh as well.
Yeah.
And on that note, you flew pretty good last time. I caught you crawling around here like the rat you are. I wasn't even quite sure it was actually you I had tossed. But now I have this closer. Look, I really am speaking with the Gnome King, aren't I? Well, how does it feel to have grown some balls? How does it feel to finally draw that sword against me? I am well aware of it. Obviously, your kingdom is not safe from my agents, but I never expected you to, well, wuss out the way you did. That was pretty lame. It seems the most you got out of it was erecting a small magical barrier around the castle, freezing my my men, in time, disguising beings being into new skin. What a waste. As if I cared about disposable underlings of the godly little man. No, no. What I really sought after, what I really desired and fought for more than anything else, was you and your wife.
My wife.
I am wearing a Kevlar vest.
You can't kill little girls.
I am still a little girl inside. LOL. Listen well, your highness, for I am not interested in killing you. In fact, it's pretty good of you to drop by like this, because how now can you help me locate your wife? You will, won't you? Don't you want to see her again?
Why are you gonna be a little embarrassed little bitch face? I suppose I would be too if I wasn't a little girl.
He's like fucking insane. He's like switching personalities.
Oh, I get it.
You did from a partnership with that washed up deputy, didn't you?
He's starting to snap.
Well, no worries, your highness.
Why don't you just
Wait right there
While I head downstairs and
sort all of this out.
But I suppose I can't really trust you willingly to
stay put, can I? I'm just a little girl.
Very well. Don't worry. I am only aimed to incapacitate you, and I'll be back before you know it. Now hold.
Still, kid.
Who the fuck is that? Fuck. Get it off.
Come on, Clover. How do you expect to weaponize your gnome rage crawling around on all fours?
gnome rage.
Fucking
I
choke
can see your
slam.
gnome rage hanging out.
You bitch. Insolent bitch. Just how many rats have you tricked under your wing? Gnome King, are you volunteering to join the other
Girls,
in their cages? You have no idea how much it hurts to grip your neck as I do now. I do not speak of any emotional.
sentiment.
It hurts the same to hold my sword hilt. It hurts the same to hold a cup of coffee in the morning. It hurts the same
To be alive.
But what could you know about that, you stupid child? You are young and vibrant. You have no perspective. And how could you possibly have any? Your body ensures this. Now,
Watch helplessly
as I end your little life,
with these two pained hands of my own.
Like Ganondorf's completely like broken.
what?
His pupils are just
What
like
the fuck is this?
microscopic.
What the fuck now? Oh shit, you're high as fuck. You're too kind. Give me some of that blunt. I would have not acted so rudely if I knew you had the tank. Just deliver Zelda, the gnome queen, right to me. I want to see her gnome tits.
Zelda? Gnome Queen? Is this a joke?
Yeah, say that might be. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Clover, what's going on? Yeah, I couldn't tell who was talking there.
And here is that disgusting magic I spoke of, Gnome King. Now, right before our very eyes. I wonder, did you even recognize her yourself? No matter. Finally,
We can move.
forward with my triumphant knife.
Eh?
I shall spoon you Why, we only merely need to recover the triumphant fork. Fork me.
Fuck is he going on about?
It is finally all coming together. Fork knife is my favorite game. What the fuck, you fucking balls.
Australians?
Austrians.
Austrians?
Fucking Putin. Why is it always political? Fuck.
Joey, you're burning a little girl. Please come back.
I just want to be. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that twist. He wants
No,
to be
that's
a
why I
little
started
girl.
messing with his voice because I'm like, well, I might as well just make him completely insane.
I mean, yeah, if it's so. Yeah, these guys are Australian.
You're from the Great Catfish Lakes.
It's,
It seems the tale of Great Fish did nothing to deter you from returning to that accursed place. You seem like you should consider yourself very lucky. Your partner caught us on our way back from the proctologist. I had my friend's finger in my butt.
I can't believe you went up against a bird of that size, Clover. Just how big is your? I should have never sent my partner in so recklessly like that. Reckon I speak for the both of us when I say you plumb saved our hides. We're mighty indebted. On the topic of those flames, you reckon you got 'em? Because I'm not sure the bounty officers will accept ash. Yeah, like in the second playthrough, that language these gods speak is translated, so I don't know.
I think it's Skyrim.
It's Skyrim.
I think it's Dragonborn language, yeah.
He just like hooks onto the rim of the tower and like catapults himself into the water.
It's Rodar.
Clover, I'm glad you're safe, partner. When I realized things were going southways, I raced on out for help and found the loot. And even though we got you and the little lady out there out and safe, I'm still kicking myself for sending you in there. I'm still kicking myself for sending you in there alone to begin with. When I flipped through that tome earlier and read that it was Ganon himself who threatened your folks in the kingdom, I saw redder than I am. Whatever. To think my inability to act, my sparing of his pathetic self allowed him to go on to do all of this. I got us in such a hurry, then I sent you in alone, when we were teamed. I don't know, I just plumb didn't stop to think of a way we could take him down together, and that's on me. I won't make that mistake again, amigo. Now, there's something else I read that was real mighty interesting, and I believe it concerns that amiga over there. Let's head down back to your castle to chat.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, no, there's a whole arc with the bird people, and they're all like very crude Australian bastards.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. Yeah, holy crap, you're okay, and I guess I am too? Did I blink and miss his gnome rage? And speaking of, what was with that huge dude? Why was he yelling all that stuff about a queen gnome at me? Wait, hold on, where the hell even are we? Man, I need you to stop staring at me like that and tell me what's going on here. Howdy, partner and partner's acquaintance. Enjoy your nap and little lady. If you're wanting answers to them questions, even the ones you ain't asked aloud yet, grab Clover and head on downstairs. I'll be waiting. What in the... Have we gone to the same gift shop? Oh, wait, no. Wait, have we gone to the same gift shop? Wait. Hold on, who even are you? And where are you getting off calling Clover your partner? And why does he sound like he eats tobacco by the barrel? What do you even mean, downstairs? Where is that even supposed to be? I've never seen this place in my life. Nah, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Tetra, was it? Well, Tetra, my name's King, and I'm your pal's partner. We've been hunting bounty Ganon for a bit, who you were just acquainted with earlier. I'd generally be speaking from my boat self, but, well, you better come on down, see for yourself. Did he just say boat self? What sort of a Hig Harbor did Clover find this guy floating around in? Alright, well, I have no idea what your partner is talking about with stairs and boats and all, but you look like this isn't the first time you've been down here. So, after you have been here, right? Oh god, I'm trapped with a clueless gnome partnered with a talking boat in a massive castle I've never been to in my entire life. How did it all end up like this? Anyway, hello? Are you supposed to be the boat self guy? There's no way he wouldn't sink like a rock at that size.
I'm successfully erected.
We successfully erected a sort of barrier around the castle, once again using the power of these strange triangles. Well, -1 now. With the plan to fortify the Paracelsus blade now having fallen through following his sudden departure, we had to instead theorize other uses desperately. A team has reported great results in the transforming and projecting magic. It seems one can project themselves across a short distance in the modified form they choose. This could help with the first initial wave that'll hit the castle. Castle. The second finding is that one can have their very appearance permanently disguised. And so, what is this, a literature circle? The least he could have done.
The entire castle is made out of people.
We made it out of people. That's why there's none left. The least he could have done was brought us a couple of chairs, dude. I don't get it. What are we even reading here? Yeah. So you really don't recognize even a single word I'm relaying to you.
Let me take this bag off of my head.
The lady who wrote this big old tome I've been flipping through sure cared about this kingdom, let me tell you. She wrote plenty on research and strategies to stop Ganon, but she also wrote of her suffering people that returned into a castle, and how she suffered with them, volunteering
How
with
much you hated them.
with the clinics to aid wounded gnomes, soldiers, and civilians alike, who Ganon did not differentiate between, ensuring every gnome still had meals on their plates, even if it meant she herself had to go without. Hell, there's not even a bit here. There's even a bit here where she gave her own pointy hat to some child who lost his. Skin that there's a heart of gold shinier than a triumph piece. Whatever.
Trump.
Oh God. No question about it. She did what she could in this kingdom's final weeks.
But Kamala Harris would never win. Trump
And
himself.
the girl who wrote all this, that were you, little lady.
You've been leaking government files.
Clover,
Leaking war plans.
She wrote a great deal on you, too. Far be it from me to judge a man for abandoning folks who are running and counting on him. But you let your queen down the hardest, partner. Seems Ganon's approach took you all by surprise. One minute you had the Wind Temple as an alternate means for folks to come and go through your kingdom. And then, in the next minute, it was his. And then came his slow, unmerciful slaughtering across these lands, coming ever closer to your doorstep. It weren't long before you two figured out what made the bastard so damn tough. He had himself a Trump silverware, same as you two did.
Trump brand steaks.
And from what I've read, these damn things sure are something, I believe. Agelessness,
The tenderness.
anyone who's got the things mostly intact on them, well, I about sells why my hair's graying while all his stays auburn, don't it? And then
His skin orange.
and then there's the fact that holding two at any one time grants a single wish. You could have both put yours together to wish away Ganon, but then I suppose it'd consume them. That's right, making that wish uses a bond up. And then how are you supposed to be effectively immortal? So you two went in another direction. It had a special sword made, and the plan was to infuse some of the power of both your triangles right on into it. The theory was Ganon stretched his power holding down the Wind Temple and helping out his own troops. So if you two stretched out your own powers through that blade, maybe it caught on right through him.
Like a gaping hole.
The gate.
You gotta stretch into the gape.
But that day never did come, did it? The Gnome King grew cold feet, and he ducked on out, taking his triumph fork and the power they borrowed from it with him.
His
The
polo
sword-
game was strong.
The sword lost its luster, and the kingdom struggled to conjure up another solution to fend off that which drew even closer. And in the end, they could not. Pardon, little lady. Could you come on up here for a moment? I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm putting this ankle monitor on you. You can't leave this castle.
I don't
You're
really
mad.
know you, but I'm betting you've always wondered why there ain't never been a wink of a wrinkle on your skin, haven't you? From what I can tell, you're even older than I am, and it's thanks to this, whether you knew it or not.
Diddy's special lotion.
Your people couldn't defeat Ganon, not with Clover gone, not with his fork gone neither. But you all didn't give up, and even in the face of certain end, you used your power to hold that barrier up as long as you could. And you bought time for much of your people to escape. You bought time for even more to be properly buried. You planned on going down with the ship, but the gnomes that remained weren't gonna let that happen. In one final act of love towards their leader, they had their queen's physical form disguised and altered. They took your memories of this place and sent you out. By the time Ganon stormed the castle, you were long gone, and you didn't even know it.
And then I became a ship.
And then I turned into a boat like an Animorph cartoon.
For fuck's sake.
They didn't know what to fucking think. They kept,
Your memories away.
and true self hidden away for your sake. They did it using this.
Go on.
Basically, I have another one.
You put one inside. It's like sex class, sex ed.
I
See?
got the
One goes into
apple,
the
and I
other.
got the pineapple pen.
Pineapple, apple pan. See?
You see?
Oh my
Sir,
god.
what the fuck are you doing?
I'm fucking blind.
Now you're blind.
Now you're 28 and you're blind.
Now you're a woman.
Holy effing shit, she's hot.
What does she sound
Ah,
like now?
oh no, looks like I got stamped so I could go into that club. Damn it.
Do you want to do it now?
Howdy worse than when Nika put his toilet DJ sets on my head. God. Wait. I'm fat. I'm really fat. I'm also a gnome? What the fuck?
Breathe slow and deep, Tetra, or Zelda, rather, or Queen Zelda, or Zelda, Queen of all the gnomes. Or,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
good.
pardon, you got a preference, Your Highness?
Yeah, I prefer not to have to listen to you. A stupid boat man. Boat people never make any sense. What kind of boat circle is this where you circle jerk your... Oh, that's you.
Just take it easy, little lady. Even the text didn't know what had happened when the pieces were rejoined. But I reckon you got the memories of your past now flooding into the memories you carry now. Now you got the pineapple pen memories, and that's gotta be resulting in one hell of a headache. Do you remember your husband?
Of course I did.
Oh, God.
His name, his husband.
Oh my God.
Elliot. Oh my god. Dot. Clover, you promised you'd face him, and then you bailed on me. Wordlessly, like a fucking dick. We thought you'd been kidnapped. Sold, sex slave even. It was only later when we realized what had really happened. You got scared. Like a little bitch. You didn't want to lose your precious fork, because you thought you were a Clover chef.
You could
You're
be
a coward.
Clover Chef if you could have a fork.
What are you gonna do now?
You coward.
Flip it with your fingers. You gave up on the kingdom. You gave up on being a chef. You gave up on me.
Oh, that's you.
You ain't the only coward in this room, Your Honor. He ain't fuck. He ain't the only coward in this
What
room,
the
Your
fuck?
Honor. You bitch. The two of us, we've
you.
messed up, and we've let folks down, and we know there ain't no making it up to them. Because, well, hardly matters to the dead. But neither of us are gonna let this tyrant terrorize the ocean and its people any longer. Nor are we gonna let any harm come to you. Ain't that right, partner?
Is he some kind of mod tyrant? Clover,
Oh God. What? She
Oh,
doesn't
is this
do
me?
anything. I think, yeah.
was it wise to reveal all this to me? And to do so without even giving me an ibuprofen? Wow. It just doesn't make any sense. None of this makes it any easier to target Cannon. The fuck?
Unfortunately, little lady, I'm afraid Ganon already knows all too well who you truly are. After what happened back at Forsaken. And having you back on that pirate ship ain't gonna work out too well either. I figured. Sorry, I just hit the Benjamin. Oh, he'd just find you and slaughter your entire crew while he was at it. For now, this sanctum's your best bet for safety. Well, your husband works to get that blade back up and running. I really don't like the husband. I'll be sure to swing by and drop off some pears and whatever else.
Maybe some panties. I don't know.
You'll be alright, Your Highness, I guarantee it.
Which size do you wear? Bye. I'll figure it out.
I'm going boat mode.
He's just got a boatload of her panties.
What the
What the
Can-
fuck is going on?
Cannon's no doubt on the move. So we gotta get back on that saddle and up and at him.
Why is she talking like... Oh wait, no, that's... he's just there, he's still there, that was the boat.
He was creeping on me.
I just want to see if, no, don't worry about it.
He's like jerking it.
Okay, now it.
Okay, now I'm gone.
Oh, really?
I don't know how to
It's like
say this.
Fucking it's like the Pirate King.
Free.
It's Naruto.
I don't know how to say this, but Naruto's right behind you.
He teleported back and he has no pants on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. I know. Naruto is in every single bit you and Alex have ever done. If you had never gone back to the Forsaken Canon, we would have never known who Naruto was. But you went in the first place between that girl. Oh, sorry. Because of that girl. She never would have been kidnapped, and that bird had not had been killed in the outside island. Dismembered, and if you hadn't rescued me, I would have likely been brought to the Forsaken Temple myself, and then God knows what they would have done to me. And yet, if you had never left us in the first place, this may have all been prevented, and the people would still be alive. So it's really your fault. I just don't know what to think about you. You're the coward who abandoned your kingdom, and you supposed to be the brave fool who returns to save me. I don't know whether to hate you or thank you. And worst of all, I really have to fart.
Oh.
I look into that blank expression and I can't tell if you remember anything. If you listen patiently to what your partner said without interruption, for fuck's sake.
He's just like standing there listening to all of this.
Where have you even listened before? Because
In his
it's me.
brain, it's just like, I like the hamsters in the wheel, I like wheels. Wheels are for cars and made by cavemen. It's just like complete ADHD nonsense. Attention.
Clover, I can tell you no longer have your triumph fork, and that compels me to ask, what do you
You've been
eat?
eating.
You eat dog food? Did you seal your memories away from the dog food too? Or have you known everything this whole time?
I have
I
no
like dog
idea.
food.
Well, yeah, that's not an answer, dude. Come back.
Okay, I'll leave out some Fido Chew.
That's alright, I guess. I guess you can just fucking leave. I mean, I'm not allowed to leave.
She's just standing there like,
Wow, I'm actually
Lock her.
I'm really concerned. Oh my god, what the fuck? Where's the way out?
She'll be fine. It's enough.
he just
for
writes
her.
a little like, I'll be back later and puts it on the stone.
We out this bitch.
There's enough apple juice in there to survive you 3 days.
Yeah,
You've
let
abandoned
me
me
tell
again.
you, partner, your lady sure knows how to fill up page after page after page. I ain't never been more winded reading words except when I chase after a bounty so damn wicked it's a arrest warrant or an essay. Well, that is if she stays your lady. I don't know if running out on your kingdom's enough to annul a marriage or not, but sorry, partner, I ain't mean to rub it in your none. I appreciate that you haven't done the same to me. In fact, you haven't said a single word since I goddamn met you. In any case, I'm not too sure if she really is safe here or not, but I meant the rest. If Ken found her on that ship, he wouldn't hesitate to cut down every one of her men. And now I figure he'll come here eventually. Hard to ignore this big pecker sticking out of the ocean the way it is for long. And that's why we need to get a move on pronto.
Before it goes soft.
We got two destinations. The Wind Temple, that which Ganon sees to access your kingdom, and the Earth Temple, where much of your people were buried. From what potentially may or may not be your lady no more wrote, but both temples run on borrowed power from them triangles. Wind, Ganon, Earth, Zelda. If we can grasp that power for ourselves, then we can get that blade of yours in ship-shape condition, hypothetically. Now, these locations were written down, so I marked them on your sea chart, but it also said access it may prove slightly troublesome, so, well, when we get to these temples, you just may want to assess the situation yourself, that's all I'm saying. It certainly can't hurt to ask around for advice. Anywho, that blade ain't powering up while we stand around wobbling jaws. Let's head on out, amigo.
Amigo.
Amigo goes.
I'm Amigostrous.
I'll have it just like shot him up at light speed and he just crashed out.
Taco Bell.
Like, why is he so racist?
That's a
And don't forget
stereotype.
sexist.
Sorry, partner, one more thing. It's about the Triumph Fort. Now, the little lady we left down there got her Triumph spoon intact, and Lord knows Ganon's got his knife. But then there's you, amigo. Ganon knows you ain't got it no more, and that's bad news. There's an unzero chance that he'll be hunting down wherever you are. Left it alongside his search for Zelda. We cannot let him assemble that fork. But that means hunting it down ourselves, and, well, fella, that's sort of your rodeo. I don't got a clue where you even began looking, if it's even on this side of the ocean to begin with. It's possible it could all be assembled and waiting for us on a nice satin pillow. It's likelier it's split up into shards and strewn all about these waters. Wherever those pieces may be, we need to hunt them down. If you've got even an inkling of where to begin looking, I suggest you look.
He's sharpening his spoons and knives as we speak.
He's sharpening his spoon knife, his spork.
Yeah.
He's turning all the spoons into sporks so he has an upper hand.
And this is why I got the teleporting ability, because this is part of the game where you gotta sail a lot. And it's just
Seems like a
easier
lot of
to not.
stuff is. It seems like a lot of the mods for the dialogue is very homoerotic.
Yeah. Just, if not, then it's just erotic in general.
Ganon will part your assets to seize your kingdom.
Ganon wants to be a girl. It's interesting. He wants to be a
Yeah,
little
that
girl.
part was really weird.
Like, what the hell? I mean, still unclear as to,
You should
like,
just
what
keep
happened,
adding-
though.
You should just add more and more and more mods onto it until you literally can't tell what the fuck the game was supposed to be.
Right, I'm playing as, like, Ezio.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun. Even change the music and everything. The sounds. Instead of whatever the fuck that was.
I'm the boat.
Look like I'm kind of just doing my boatman thing. Yeah. This is the boring part of the adventure.
It really is.
Can you speed it up while you're on the boat or no?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Nice.
Good idea. Yeah, the
All right,
boat...
we fast forwarded for your pleasure.
Yeah, the boat had to go slow in the original version because of the graphical limitations of the GameCube. Remember, we need to gain entry to the Wind and Earth Temples if we're wanting to get that sword all powered up. If we want to hurt chat up any locals for advice pointers, might want to stock up on some dog food, partner. Okay.
Maybe after this we can go out and get some chow.
I'm not going to ask anything about the dog food comment.
You're not even a dog.
Yeah,
You're not even a dog. What the fuck?
whatever it is, I don't want to know.
You're a boat, first of all. Yeah, you're a boat, whatever it is, and whatever it is not a dog.
I don't care. I like the way it crunches. Tastes like roadkill.
It's like, you're a boat.
Yeah, I run over seagulls every now and then.
I gotta ride those
Especially
butt
when I'm
waves
doing
to
my
get
hurricane business.
get enough air to land on a seagull.
Hold on, kid. We need to get a lot of torque to go airborne.
What? What the fuck? You're a boat.
Yeah, I know.
Watch and learn, boy.
Ain't my first time flying to China. Like, what the fuck is going on in this game? I got a round trip express flight to Canada coming right up.
I used my cowboy boat helicopter tornado to get here. How'd you get here? Oh,
Yeah.
you turned your arms into wings and just flew. I see. Gotcha.
I mean, doesn't everybody?
Yeah, this place is Australia.
Who needs to Naruto run?
Over here. Hush, hush.
Oh
No
shit, the
one's
bird
with
people
you,
have the
right?
Sharingan.
Good. You after some coin? Bet you are. Don't lie to me. I can see it all over your face. I can. Listen up. You heard of a golden feather? Seen one, spied one, tasted one. Well, I need one. Get me one. Got something in it for you. Don't ask questions. Get going. I have 3. Oh shit.
here.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's perfect. That's a golden feather, alright. You weren't followed, right? Huh? Never mind. Alright, listen up. Listen close. I need 20. I need 20 of those feathers. I can't tell you why. I can't let you in on why yet. Sorry, but I'll reward you big. Yeah, alright. So you're getting paid. My word was golden. Like the feathers, 20 of them. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about anything but 20 feathers. 20 for me. No, 20. Alright. Nope.
20, 21 maybe. I don't know. If you can.
Yeah, I really don't know, like, exactly how to do an Australian accent. I just kind of hope for the best. I think of kangaroos and I just start speaking.
Yeah, I think you did pretty good. Crikey.
Yeah, say crikey like 10 times fast and then just start talking like that. Now why, Clover, aren't you, mate? My favourite fleshy in the flesh. Been a bit, hasn't it? How you been? Yeah, collect those pearls then, kill Gannon, and kill that little girl, spill the deets already. Yeah, me? Now that's an interesting thing to ask. None of these tea-guzzling apes ever care what to ask I am. Only you done scraping up the shite yet, or will you stop playing that awful noise? That's what we have been up to, by the way, scraping up shite and playing the sap. Yeah, they weren't so keen on me attempting to
Eating
mountain dragon roots myself and Steve Lou. And, well, no regrets except getting so muttoned ended up in the first place.
She's pregnant with a dragon.
I got fucked by the dragon, mate. I'm miserable, Clover. I hate it here. I'm at me wit's end. You see where you're standing? Yeah, well, that's me bed now. They don't let me sleep inside anymore. Do you have any idea how that feels? I miss me the jandals and togs. I miss me mates. I'm glad you're here, but I miss me mates back home, you know. And I miss them. And I miss being able to leave up freedom to go out and see what I want to see. Feel the ocean breeze against me beak. Dip my wings in the water. Size, mate. I didn't mean to whine on like this. You're about the only bloke who'll give me the time of day, you know. I know you got your own problems, bounties, dungeons, creatures, and whatever else I've been piled up on that green plate of yours, but I appreciate you listening to mine for a spell. Don't you lose a wink and sleep over me, mate. I'll be fine, at least I got me up, yeah.
They got me locked up here on account of the Naruto stuff at church. Not allowed to go back inside.
Well, I'm not being forced to clean up after their fat radar starts to have a deity. I practice strumming this whole thing. And I must say, I ain't too bad at it, none. You ever want to hear me play a request, you just give me a shout, mate.
Right now.
Wow, mate, you got your hands a wind
Jesus
ring
Christ.
glass. Sweet as bro. You know how you use it, you. Well, then, what are you waiting for? I'll follow your lead. Alright, Medley, time to prove you're practicing.
It's Hasbro brand. It's made by Hasbro.
I can't fucking play it.
Hi, Hasbro. You wrangled the Ballad of the Balls.
Well, how'd I do? How'd
Well,
I
how
do?
to do?
Oh, I certainly composed one beautiful of a tune myself, Clover. No anymore. Yeah, so I actually need a certain song for her. I
He
kind of
just
forgot.
slides her in half.
Don't fucking ask me anything again.
He's just pissed. I hate it.
Leave it. I
I hope
think
you bleed in the sun.
now is when I go to that weird place that I went to earlier.
Oh, in your head, the weird place that you
Yeah,
go to all the time.
In my head island.
Your little Kame house in your head.
Yep. my little Kame house in my head where my happy place is. The only thing that keeps me sane anymore. Alright, now do I get it, I think?
It's like all you dream about.
Every
At the
night.
Kame house. You wake up in a cold sweat.
Kame house!
Fuck, dude. And the turtle was there.
Oh.
Has my liege returned to me? My stupid king? Oh, this is that bitch you were doing.
Yeah, you can if you want, though.
She's dead now.
She got killed.
I cannot express just how elated I am to see foolish royalty return. And to do so surely to beg for my assistance at that. I know what you seek, even if you know not what you seek yourself.
Death.
You wish to harness fire, and you wish to wield ice. Am I right? I'm right, aren't I?
I'm always right.
But what have you brought to offer me in return? Why, I hope you don't expect me to help such cowardly royalty without anything in return, do you?
Do you?
You really are such a stupid boy. Such a stupid
Boy.
Like, just getting uncomfortable,
such a
like.
stupid head of Stupid Town.
Oh my god, she's going.
Stupid,